Well, howdy everyone, Cowy, your average sim racer here. It is week 3 for season 2 2025, and we're finally home at Bathurst Mount Panorama. So it should be lots of populated officials this week, I would think. Just about anyone that would drive the Gen 3 Supercars is going to own this track. It is an awesome bit of road, quite intimidating. It's one of those places that, you know, people go for lessons with, you know, proper driver trainers and stuff, and they ask, oh, where would you like to learn how to drive? And when they say Bathurst, the trainer will put his head down because it is quite a hard technical circuit to be really fast. Now, the Gen 3 cars, these sort of temps, I think we're going to see the 8s and 9s are where us average folk are going to try and end up being. I know that when the track gets hot, we're going to be over the 210s for sure. That used to be a big barrier for a first-time sim racer in the old Gen 2 cars, was to hit 210. It's become a bit of a challenge in these things, I think, as well. Again, just that lack of aero over the top, you know, means you've got to sort of tiptoe a little bit more. Don't get quite the drive that you used to in the old Gen 2 cars. But it is awesome to be driving these cars here. I would love for my motion to be working and you get to feel all the bumps and that like it did when it first came out. But we'll get onto that and see if we can get it working. Alright. Now coming around to start the lap. You're looking to brake just before the 100 sign, maybe 110. Going back to second, set it up. Get close to that apex so you can get on the gas. Don't get up on that curb there because it's actually like a little slowdown bit. Alright, braking just inside the 100. Back to second. Again, trying to get right close so you can apply some smooth throttle on exit there and really maximise that exit. Looks like we got a free booter behind us. Thomas getting a tow. Alright, so up here into Griffins, we're looking to brake just before the 100. Going back to third. And you really want to get in the groove here because if you get it right, you can start to apply throttle on exit. That was a bit scrappy, but I still got a half decent exit there. Now I go up to fourth. You can redline it in third. Going back to second. Now off, you can maybe try to go wide out there, but it really risks sliding into the wall, especially when the marbles build up later on in a race. Oh, I had to be gentle there because I was sliding a little bit. Alright, looking for the second Etihad, and that's where we're going to sort of come out of the throttle and back into it. Again, lifting when you get to that curbing. Be smooth on your throttle. Actually, now you can. I tend to stay mid, looking to brake and shift just before the banner. Back to second. Stay right, so you can open up here and get on the throttle. Braking in a straight line, modulate that brake. Oh, I've gone back to first to get it turned in. You can try and stay in second. Oh, it's pretty scrappy. Pretty scrappy through that top part of the lap there, but it is very tricky. It's all about rhythm, getting your lines right. Now over here, we're going to use all the road, all the apron. Go really close to that curb. You can actually go over the top of it, but I go really close. And then lifting and braking just inside the 200. Oh. As you can see, like that first lap, I don't think the tyres are quite up to temp. So we'll see if we can push on this lap here and go a little bit harder. Alright, what do we do there? Somewhere in the 9s? 9.9. It was a little bit sloppy. A little bit better, picked up about a 10th there. Again, probably a hard track to talk through while you're doing a lap as well, because there's a lot going on, but you're really looking to try and use the track where you can. So braking just before the 100, back to third, get into that cambered section here. You can start to apply the throttle, and get hard on exit there. So we found another 10th there. Lifting, try and use a bit more of the track, but you really got to try and get in tight there and maximise that exit. So we probably gave up half a 10th there. Try and get a better line this time. The car wants to slide there at the moment. I can't get it turned in to hit that inside apex. Again, looking for the second Etihad sign. Going a bit better through the top here, lifting as you get to. Now, if you need a bit of brake to get the car to turn in, use it. I'm going to wait a little bit before I shift this time. That was a bit more stable. Oh, we did go close to the wall there. Oh, a little bit better there. Don't have to go back to first. You can try and do that in second. But I find the first just helps me get the nose turned in. Right, we got a bit better exit this time.
2 times quick.
Right. Be nice and smooth there. Try to be aggressive with your gear shifts where you can. And use that engine braking. Alright. One more lap to go. 9.4 that time. We have got full fuel on, which I think was 60 litres, I think. But as you can see, I still haven't got Hell Corner down pat. That's sort of costing me a bit at the moment. Alright. Getting that corner okay there, but you really got to use the camber. You can stay in third here. But, oh, lose it like that. Get out of his way.
Right side's clear.
But that was that shift that really unsettled the car then. And that's what you've got to be wary of there, because that's one of those tricky corners where you're sort of braking and turning at the same time. But you get your lines right through there, you can really take advantage of and get on the accelerator early. Now, I used to shift up to fifth there in the old car. You can sort of do it in this one too, but I think it's a bit self-redundant. Try and stay over to the right here. Go back to second, see if we can get a better run. And we just push the limit of the tyres there. Alright, well, we're going to bring this down and bring it into the pits. You can see the tow's quite effective. And when you're in the tow, you'll be wary, just brake a little bit earlier. So what I'm going to do is just lift a little bit and be smooth on my brake application, because it is very easy to lock up early on in that braking phase, and then, you know, you can't get the car pulled up. Alright, coming into the pits, we're braking right at the start of the witches' hats. We're going back to first.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Oh, we got a cut there, but as you can see, you can really straight line it. You can really straight line your entry there into the pit. Be aggressive. That cost me a 1x there. Just got a little bit of a slide when I shifted back to first. But you'll see in every Bathurst 1000, people are prepared to do that and gain a little bit of time in the pit stop.
2, 1, right here.
Now, from what I could see before, I don't believe there's going to be any wet races in either server this week, but I will have a quick look, and if there is, we'll be back with another part of the video with the track wet. I think it'd be crazy around here, this place in the wet. But otherwise, thanks very much for watching, and if you are enjoying the content, please give me a like and subscribe. That would be awesome. Cheers.